The fabric is just coming loose. That's just what happens when you dig at cotton fleece. It's not Kevlar. This is one that I own. This is one I saved for myself. This isn't going to anybody. This is just mine, so I don't mind doing this. Alright, so there's, vinyl print all over this thing. I am not going to just see how durable it is. I am actually going to take some off and just basically see how long it takes. If you do this with anything, and it's, something will come off eventually, so we're going to see how long it takes for something to come off of this. And I'm actually going to try. I'm putting significant effort into trying. Holy shit. Dude. Okay. As you may or may not be able to see, there's a little bit of fabric kind of like going up and over the edge of the vinyl. That's just for me digging at it, but it's not the vinyl peeling itself. It's the fabric kind of being pulled up and over. So I'm going to keep going at this. I might need to get a razor blade. Can you hear the noise? I'm not just phoning this in. You can see I'm white knuckling it. I gotta stop swearing. Okay, we're doing a little damage here. There you go. Holy shit. Wow. Wow. Okay, so I think at this point we've just about confirmed that this is some quality stuff. Dude, you can see it's starting to stretch the fabric out, and actually, like, there's a dark ring around the letter from me digging at it. This is, same deal here. The whole thing is just as stuck as the letters are. I cannot get that off. Eventually I can, but through any normal wear and tear, this stuff is not going to come off. Let's find that O again. See the, wow. That like sort of dark ring. Yep, it's just from me digging at it. And, it's starting to kind of fall apart a little bit. But when is that ever going to happen for that long on one specific spot? This here is one of the samples that I got a while ago. And this wasn't the same vinyl used in the final product. This was just, sample stuff. Check for spacing and everything that's printed, and for sizing. And as you can see, it was actually quite easy to remove this stuff. I can just kind of peel it off. And if I, it looks different here on the arm. I know I'm showing you a white one and the other one was black text, but just like the quality of it, yeah, and I know it's wrinkly too. Trust me. It's been in a little pile. I'm just trying to find, see there? There's another O. I guess I have something against O's. This was very easy to take. I don't know about very easy, but yeah, see, quite easy to take off. This is not the same stuff used in the final product. This was just used for spacing. Obviously, you don't want to put as much effort into something that you're not even going to use. Let's find something with more point to it, like a Y. Let's do a one that's sort of hidden. Let's do this one right here. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. I feel like this would be at more risk to coming up because it actually has edges. I have another dark ring on my sleeve here. This is one that I own. This is one I saved for myself. This isn't going to anybody. This is just mine. So, yeah. I don't mind doing this. Alright, let's see if I can make noise with it again. Honestly, I'm going to ruin the fabric before I ruin the vinyl. It's the same thing. Enough heat was used to bind it together completely. It is not just on the fabric. My thumb is actually getting sore from doing both of these. It is part of the fabric. You can hear the noise. I'm not just pretending to scratch this off. Alright, I'm just going to keep up at this pace. See, it's starting to go away. Ah, man. My nails actually... So, it's starting to go. But when is that ever going to happen directly, you know, in that small of an area on one specific letter? Obviously, you know, you scratch at a piece of fleece for long enough, little things will pill up and fold over. But yeah, I'm not convinced that this stuff will come off easily at all. Let's see. I'm not going to damage the fabric. I'm not going to make a hole. But I just want to see if I can pick up a little piece of this. Like, again, even on the edges here, it's not separate from the fabric. There's nothing you can peel up. It is part of the fabric. It is the same thing. Yeah, I'm going to put that away. I don't want to make a hole in my sweatshirt. But, yeah. And that goes for everything. Same thing. You can't feel any of this. You know, you run your fingers down it. You can't hear the noise it would make. Like with this sample, you can hear the little, like, you know, I don't know how to explain it. Little sounds of your fingers catching on the edges of the letters and stuff. No big deal there. Stuff happens, you know, it's just how it goes. Alright, it's only fair to get this going on the white too. Make sure there's no difference. You know, I'm going to leave the stuff on that sleeve. There's less there. Alright, let's try something that we haven't tried yet. This E. You can hear the sound of the fabric. Just trying to peel this edge up right here. So the first thing that's happening, again, same thing. Oh, I'm already stretching the fabric out. Is the fabric is just coming loose. That's just what happens when you dig at cotton fleece. It's not Kevlar. But you know, if I dig it this long enough, it'll come up. But it's not going to come up without the fleece also coming apart. I guess another thing that I don't know if it's worth doing or not, but I kind of want to show is just an up-close view of the quality of the stitching here. This is the pocket, kangaroo pocket. It's all very accurate stuff. All done by human hands. So, you know, not robots. So everything isn't going to be the absolute straightest imaginable. You know, there's going to be little deviations here and there, but nothing you'd ever notice unless you were looking for them. Here's one of the armpits. You know, no risk here of like a busting seam. Here's the inside. Still having a little bit of a hard time getting that to focus. I apologize.